We as young people need to realize something. If you are under 20, 30 years old, you need to realize something. Everything that you do now is going to have an impact later. Every single one of your actions will have a consequence. What do I say when I say every action has a consequence? You ever notice how you'll make a decision? From that decision, there's two ways it can go. It can either be very good or it can either be very bad. There are in-betweens at times. But usually those are the two options that comes with every decision you make. When you make a bad decision, bad things come with it. When you make a good decision, good things come with it. We as young people need to make more good decisions than bad. We as young people need to start thinking before we act. We can no longer allow ourselves to perform actions without thought, because it's going to affect us later in life. I'm only 22 years old and I've made a lot of bad decisions in my life. So I'm speaking from experience. I practice what I preach. And I realize my bad decisions have led to bad consequences. I made a recent bad decision that I am still dealing with months later. Every decision has consequences, whether it is good, whether it is bad. Every single decision that you make has an effect. Cause and effect. We learned this in school, ladies and gentlemen. We learned that in school. We can no longer keep making these bad decisions. If you are sitting on your couch right now and you've been saying for years, I'm going to be a millionaire, you're wondering why you're not a millionaire? The action that you took was sitting on your couch and just saying that you were going to be a millionaire, instead of doing things to become a millionaire. I was one of those people. People that are fighting through addiction, talking about this will be my last cigarette, this will be my last drink, this will be my last blunt, etc. So it can get worse than that. And then they go back. 5 years later, they're still smoking it. They're always saying this will be my last, instead of saying I'm done and not touching it again. I suffered through that addiction of smoking. And I was able to put it down. I am now 3 weeks to a month clean, and I have not craved it. And you know what the consequence that I'm dealing with is that my asthma is affecting me. I have asthma and I was still smoking. That's how bad I was hooked. That even though I knew I had a breathing problem, I still would smoke. We as young people need to realize that every single one of our actions has a consequence, whether it happens immediately or if it happens 10 years down the line. 10, 20, doesn't matter. We as young people need to realize this. It is time to lock in. We can no longer allow ourselves this mentality that it is okay to make bad decisions. It is not as liberating as you think it might be. That one drink can turn into 5, which turns into 50, that you're drinking every day. That one blunt turns into you smoking every day. If you have never smoked before, don't start. Real shit. Don't try it. Yes, it will feel good at first, but the more you do it, the more you chase that high, and you will never get that first high again. That first high is what gets you hooked. Realize that. That first time being drunk is what gets you hooked, especially when you have a good time with it. Some people have bad experiences and never touch it again. Some people have that one good experience They can have 5 more bad experiences, but they're still looking for that one good experience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. Those bad decisions are going to have consequences later. And I'm going to keep repeating that. Because I don't think you guys understand the damage you are doing to yourself when you make these bad decisions. When you make these split decisions. Think about every decision you are about to make. It doesn't matter if you need to make it right there and then. Think about it. Take a second, be like, should I do this? Is this going to benefit me? When I'm driving, I have to make a decision every day. Am I going to speed today? Or am I going to drive like a civilized human? And before, I would make the decision to speed because it was fun. It was very fun to me. It was very fun to me to cut through traffic. I was one of those people. And I will admit, there are times I still do it. But I am a recovering speeder, if that's what y'all want to call it. But I realize it is not worth it. It truly is not worth your life. It is not worth the life of somebody else. All it takes is one second where you hit somebody's car. You just killed 3 people. Your life is forever changed. The people that knew that person's lives are forever changed. Because you wanted to have fun. Because you wanted to do stupid shit. You get drunk. Do not get in that car. Please do not get in that car. Please do not drive. Because let me tell you something. When you are driving drunk, that engine sounds real good. It sounds really good. Take that Uber. Pay that $40. You decided to make that bad decision to get drunk. You better deal with the consequences. And don't make another bad decision of driving. Have a designated driver. If you're going to go out and drink and smoke and be under the influence, have a designated driver that is sober. Or you pay that $40 for Uber. You pay that $20, $30, whatever it costs, you pay that. Because the last thing you want is you get pulled over, go to jail, or you kill somebody. Worst case scenario, somebody dies because you hit them, because you were under the influence. And now your life is ruined. You're going to prison for the rest of your life. It's not worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, bad decisions will have consequences later. Every bad decision that you make is going to have a consequence. So please, think about your actions before you do it. There's always a pro and a con. I want to go out and drink tonight. What are the pros? I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to be drunk under the influence. I'm going to be farther away from God. That might be a pro for you. But that is a con for me. Cons of being drunk. You are less aware. You are more vulnerable. There is a bigger chance that something may happen to you. There's a chance you will be sick. And if you drink too much, you will have that hangover in the morning. And it's going to hurt your head. And if you make that decision to drive, just know, there's really no pros to that. There's only cons. The only pro I can think of is that you'll get home. But the cons are you could kill somebody. You could go to jail. You could get pulled over. The cons outweigh the pros, so don't do it. Think about it like this. When you make a good decision, I want to go to the gym. But y'all weigh the cons when it comes to going to the gym. I'll be like, yeah, I don't have time right now. That's going to give me less time. What does it matter? You're not doing anything with that time anyways. Why does it matter how much time you have when you're not doing anything with that time anyways? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? You are not doing anything with your time. So why not go to the gym and get a set? Why not go to the gym and get a good workout in? Real shit. You need to let go of this excuses mentality. If you want to be successful, excuses can't come with it. Excuses cannot come with your success. I made this channel because I want other people to be successful. I want to give young people, older people, whoever, I want to give people advice on how to be successful, on how to be great. I'm not successful yet, but I'm working to it. I'm aligning myself with it so that one day I will be. It's not even hopefully, I will be. I will be successful because I'm putting the work in now. I could be out having fun. I could be out smoking. I could be out drinking. But you know what I'm doing right now? I'm making a YouTube video trying to inspire other people to change their lives. Trying to motivate other people to change their lives. Yeah, I might think this is corny. I used to think it's corny. Bro, we are more alike than you think. I am no better than you, and you are no better than me. At the end of the day, we are all human. We all make mistakes. I still make mistakes to this day. It is okay to make mistakes. But it is not okay to continue making the same mistake over and over and over again. It is not okay to make excuses for why you're making these mistakes. If you want to be successful, if you want to be that man or that woman that you said you would be, you need to put the work in now. If you want to be living on an island, worry-free, stress-free, when you're in your 40s, 50s, shit, even your 30s, you need to realize that if you don't put the work in now in your 20s, you'll never get there. Social media got the game all fucked up. Because y'all see all these influencers that are your age living the life that you want to live. A lot of those influencers were working as teenagers. A lot of those influencers were doing shit as teenagers. Nobody got to the top overnight. Very few people got to the top overnight. I won't say nobody because there has been cases. But everybody had to grind. Everybody that's up there, like 99% of them had to grind to get there. Look at my boy Phantom, my boy Kai Cenat. New York natives from the big BX for me. But they grinded. Bro, I was watching Phantom when I was in middle school, starting high school. I've been watching Phantom since the 2K days. I've been watching Phantom since the story times. I saw him grow. He's been working for years. And now he's one of the biggest people in the world. I saw Kai. I watched Kai come up. I saw that first video with Phantom and Kai. I saw Kai get to where he was. That's where I want to be. It took them years. They grinded for years, bro. So why do you think you're gonna do it overnight? Of course, that first thing you do is not gonna pop. But you know what? You look at it and you say, all right, how do I make this better? How do I make my product better? How do I make my purpose better? How do I get better at it? You keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. If you have to stay up late to get shit done, you stay up late and get shit done. Tired of the feeling. You'll be fine in the morning, have you a coffee, have you an energy drink. You'll be alright. Especially when you're young. If you are under 25, if you're under 30, there's no excuse for you being lazy Especially when you keep saying, I'm going to be that millionaire. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But you're making no progress into doing that. Do y'all hear what I'm saying right now? Every decision has consequences. Every bad decision you make now is going to have consequences later. That 30 minutes you spend on TikTok, you're going to spend 30 minutes of that researching your drive, your niche, whatever you want to do, your dreams. That 30 minutes you spent smoking that spliff, you could have been doing Instacart. You could have been making some money, bro. Y'all be fumbling the bag. For what? For what? Y'all niggas is broke. Y'all niggas is broke. Smoking, drinking every single day. Knowing y'all can't afford that shit, but y'all need it. I need to be drunk. I need to be high. I can't function. You did that. Now you gotta fix that. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, it was fun smoking weed back then. But if you want to get to where you want to be, you better put that fucking blunt down and put some work in. That celebrating can come later. When you get there, then you can smoke that blunt. When you get there, then you can have that drink. When you get there, you might not even want that anymore. You might be like, yo, I don't need this shit. I don't need it. Don't need it. Understand me, bro. I'm talking to the people that really want to be motivated. If you watching this, you're like, yo, you're corny. You're corny. Click off the video, bro. Real shit, click off the video. Because I'm here for the people that are purpose-driven. I'm here for the people that want to get to that next level. Everybody starts here, bro. To get here takes a lot of effort, a lot of pain, a lot of sacrifice. It is worth it in the end. You put that work in now and you're consistent with it and you don't give up. You get there, nigga, you fucking got there. The journey, bro, the journey is the best part. I know y'all watch those shows. If you watch anime, the hero's journey, every hero started down here. And by the end of the show, they got up here. Real shit. So we need to let go of this mentality, bro. We need to let go of this mentality that social media has drilled into us, that being lazy is okay. It is not okay. We need to let go of this mentality that, oh, I shouldn't chase my dreams because this, that, and that. Why does it matter? You haven't even tried it yet. Chase your fucking dreams, bro. Especially if you're young. If you just turned 18, bro, chase your dreams. You're not gonna get to the top sitting on the couch. You're not gonna get to the top playing video games all day. You like to play video games? Record it. Stream it. Do something, bro. Get you an audience. Make some money, bro. You're good at video games? Get on an E-team. Make some fucking money from it. Spend hours on the game. And I was just like that. I would spend hours on that game. Grinding for what? For my enjoyment? When I could have been making money off of it? 2020, I got hooked on Modern Warfare 2019. I was playing that game daily. Bro, I don't think y'all understand. I was playing that game daily. I wasn't good at COD. When I was done playing that game, I was elite. I was elite at that game. And I spent hours of my life playing that game. And what did I get from it? I got some good memories, I'll tell you that. I didn't get no money out of it. I didn't get no success out of it. At the end of the day, that video game doesn't matter. At the end of the day, What matters is your success. Real life matters. The shit you do in real life matters. So I'm not telling you not to play your game. Enjoy. You should relax from time to time. Real shit. You shouldn't relax too much. You got work to do. You all have work to do. So, to whoever stumbled upon this video, my name is King Art. Hopefully you watched it to the end. Hopefully I was able to inspire you a little bit. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with other people that you feel need to hear this message. And always remember that every decision you make has a consequence, whether it be now or whether it be later. So make the right decisions now and put the work in now. Grind those 10 years so you can live a lifetime of freedom. True freedom. I'm gonna catch y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace.